it's Glenda again with Fralins and Friends. I'm going to do a couple things tonight, if I can. I'm going to make something, and I'm going to read an excerpt from Who Be Charlie B. Just a short one. And I'm using my new camera here, and I've got my other one behind me. I'm going to do a different angle. We'll see how that works. This one's heavier, this new one. And my tripod's getting a little bit used, and it's not liking the weight of the new camera. So we will see how far we get on that. So I'm going to be showing more from what the other camera. So I'm going to read a quick excerpt. I'm having trouble saying that word. Excerpt from Who Be Charlie B. And then we'll go to the other camera where I'm going to show my work. Okay. Get the goopy out of my eyes. Alrighty. And as a disclaimer, I'm going to skip a word because it's probably not going to go over well. The word is used because, sparingly, but it's because of the way people were addressed at the time. So, and unfortunately, it does come very early in the book, so, but it's for effect. So I can't really explain it any better than that, than to just go through it, and you'll kind of get the idea of what the word is. Boy, you can't sit up here. Blanks, don't get a seat. You stand in the back. When the service is over, you get the family's wagon and drive them to the cemetery. The words burst like a venomous whisper from the funeral director's mouth, and nobody would question his dismay, except the mother of the young man the insult targeted. Brown-skinned 20-year-old Charlie Bueller stood next to the white mother, listening, unable to defend himself, for to do so would make the situation worse. Pardon me, sir, but this man is not a blank. This is my son Charlie, and that is his father in the casket. Lula Bueller's eyes shot fire straight into those of the offender as she tipped her head toward the coffin that held her husband. Now we've traveled back here from Wymore to bury my husband. His father, I'd appreciate a little respect. Madam, I respect that the man in the coffin is your husband. And this may be your son, but he's certainly not the son of the man in the coffin. I don't know what goes on in Wymore, but this is Blue Rivers, and we don't mix the two. Charlie wanted to jump to his mother's defense, but he couldn't, not here. Sir, do not insult my son. Her whisper became tight, and if I whispered, it would not sound right. So, and menacing. I do not care what you believe. My son will sit with me. Then you will sit in the back pew. Charlie's light brown skin turned rust as heat rose to his face from anger and embarrassment. Anger at the man who disrespected his mother, embarrassment that he was the cause. A discreet scan around the room at pinched faces glaring back didn't help. His only hope was to get through it. Why do I feel I'm disgracing my own father's funeral? That is just the first few paragraphs of Who Be Charlie B. And he will get an explanation as to the questions that have been raised in that short little excerpt there later in the second chapter. But I did want to give you a little heads up. I'm sure you could fill that word in. I don't like that word any more than anybody else. It's a reflection of the times. So it's not used widely in the book. And I'm rationalizing. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little excerpt. If you have purchased or if you have gone to the Smashwords where you can get a free copy of both the Charlie books, then I hope you will have enjoyed those and will give me a review. If not, if you haven't been there, please look in the description and find out how you can get those books free, electronic, but you can. I hope you have an electronic reader because you will enjoy the books. You really will. It's a lot about family and mostly about Charlie. And he's kind of a cool guy for 1905. I'll talk to you in a minute, but right now we're going to go to work. Go ahead right now and click on that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. And don't forget the notification bell. Thank you.